Across the country today, Americans are remembering the victims of the 9/11 attacks 18 years later.
And we have live team coverage of the ceremonies across the nation and right here in Southern California. We're going to start off with CBS and LA anchor Hermela Aregawi. And Hermela is live in our satellite center.
Yeah, Sandy, Jasmine, so many years later, this number is still stunning. Nearly 3,000 people died on this day 18 years ago. And while the neighborhood in Lower Manhattan has changed so much since then, the love and sense of loss remains the same.
It's a heart-wrenching ritual repeated every year. Family members and first responders return to Ground Zero to remember loved ones lost on September 11, 2001. Bells mark when the planes hit the Twin Towers and when the buildings fell, as the names of the fallen are read.
Timothy Sean Haskell.
Many children speak about parents they never met or got to know.
Andrew, Mom and I miss you very much every day, and we know you're watching over us.
New this year at Ground Zero, a 9/11 memorial glade featuring stacks of granite in tribute to the first responders who became ill or died after being exposed to toxins.
And pray for all those first responders who have or will become ill as a result of their dedication and sacrifice.
There's so many milestones that he's missed. This one is kind of hard.
In Washington, D.C., President Trump attended a ceremony to remember the 125 people who died when a jet slammed into the Pentagon.
The First Lady and I are united with you in grief.
And near Shanksville, Pennsylvania, Vice President Mike Pence paid tribute to the passengers on board United Flight 93 from Pennsylvania to Washington to New York. The refrain is the same: never forget.
A victims' compensation fund for people with September 11 related health problems has awarded more than $5.5 billion so far. We'll have much more on this story ahead at 1 on CBS Los Angeles. Back to you guys.
Yeah, very touching. All right, Hermela, thanks.
Thanks, Hermela.
CBS 2's Tina Patel continues our live team coverage here.
And she is out in Elysian Park, where more than 1,000 people are paying tribute to those 9/11 victims. Tina?
Yeah, this is a day that, of course, we will never forget. And you can really see that when you look at how many volunteers have shown up here. We're seeing it with them. We also saw it during a memorial service that just wrapped up outside a few moments ago.
18 years may have passed, but 9/11 is still a tough day for many first responders. That was evident at this service at the LA Fire Department.
Part of what we're here to do is to remember the fallen and to support the people that are still trying to heal from an event that they will never completely heal from.
But the fire chief says seeing people come together at services like this helps. And so does seeing how many people continue to answer the call to serve.
In LA City alone, we've hired 1,000 new firefighters in the last 5 years. When 9/11 happened, they were about, on average, 10 years old.
Volunteers are also marking 9/11 by taking part in service projects like this one. More than 1,000 people are helping prepare meals for those in need.
There's over 2 million people in Los Angeles that are food insecure. And so packing 300,000 meals is one thing that we can do on one day to make a difference.
Organizers say it's been amazing to see what was once a day of sorrow become a day of strength and unity.
I get chills every time I think about the volunteers all coming together and being the best of America here today.
And right now, they've already had one shift go. This is the new shift coming in. People are going to be here all day long preparing these meals. And there are events like this happening in cities across the country today.